Hey, it's Bill Cates here. I'm in a hotel lobby in Boston with my buddy Mark Wayshak, sales trainer extraordinaire, and we've been doing a little mastermind, little brainstorming. But I wanted to make sure I had a video with this week's article about prospects that seem interested at first, and then they kind of fall through the cracks into the black hole, the void, zombie land, whatever you want to call it, and you're wondering what happened to them, right? And so now in the article I talk about a few tips, 10 ideas, 10 things you can do. I want to kind of add to that a little bit in this video. And the first thing I want to do is emphasizing of scheduling the next call while you're on that call. And I knew about this for years, and I had people tell me this, and I'm thinking, it felt a little aggressive to me. But then I realized, they've asked for the proposal, right? They're interested. Maybe it's a referral prospect, so they know their friend used my service. And so now, whenever I can, I make sure that we have the next calendar invite already scheduled. I say, I'm going to send this to you. Do you have a sense of how long it'll take to get to the? Yeah, we'll look at it over the next week. Great. Well, tell you what, you're busy, I'm busy. If we try to schedule, wait till 2 weeks from now to get this scheduled, it's then going to be 4 weeks from now. Can we get something on the calendar, and I'll send you an invite, and that's it. And roughly 90% of people say, sure, let's do it. Occasionally it gets changed. But look, it's one of those things that if you don't ask for it, it's not going to happen, right? We miss 100% of the shots we never take. That's one of those. So make sure you're doing that. Don't be shy. Try it. You'll realize that people are more willing to do it than you realize, all right? The other thing I want to talk about is sometimes the only thing left in your toolkit is to what Dave Sandler, my very first sales trainer out of Baltimore years and years ago, said, go for the no. And essentially what you're doing is you're saying, we've talked about this for a while, but I get the feeling that maybe, perhaps, you're being polite, and I appreciate that, and you're really not that interested. And the last thing I want to do is waste your time. You got to be very natural. You got to be very genuine around this. And one of two things will happen. Either they'll say, you're right, the timing just isn't right. I just can't get any internal traction on this idea. That could be one answer, in which case you can free up your psychic energy for other prospects that, have interest, and stop worrying about that one. And you might drip on them still over time. That's cool. Or they'll say, no, we really are interested, and really it is just a matter of timing, and they kind of buy back into the process, and that can happen as well. And one of the best things I've ever done around this, and I probably don't do it enough, is I actually have fun with this sort of thing. I have sent emails to people, say, I haven't heard from you for a while, I'm just wondering, are you stuck on a desert island with Tom Hanks and Wilson? You just can't seem to get that sock drawer rearranged right? Or, sorry, Bill, we're just not interested, timing isn't right. So I'll send a few choices. I always get a response to those. Now, sometimes they say, look, Bill, timing isn't right, but I appreciate your sense of humor. But at least we can close the door, or we can reinvigorate the process. So your prospects don't have to go off into zombie land or into the void or the black hole into a parallel universe. Having processes and systems in place, and look at the other tools I mentioned in this article, and that'll fill in the blanks for the things you can do to keep these prospects, keep the courtship alive until they're ready to get married. Bill Cates with Referral Coach International, leaving you with a question: who are you going to be introduced to today? Thanks for watching.